AVC, what's happening? Back for some more stuff to show. Got a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Just some recent pickups. Just stuff I've found, some random stuff at, I think all of it has been from thrift stores. Surprise, surprise. So you can usually tell if I'm showing a vinyl update, a current vinyl update, if it's payday or not. Because usually if it's payday, I go to record stores and get a lot of reissues, or just spend more money in general. And if it's not a payday, then I usually don't, and I end up at Goodwill or somewhere. So that's what happened this time. Starting off here, this is a French record. It's a Freddie Thierry Sensational something. And I've said this before in my videos. I like foreign records. This one's on Polydor, and it's you know, it's French. And set that over there. Then I also got C.W. McCall and Company. This one I'd never seen before. I have a few of his. I'm not really sure how many records he put out. I showed one not too long ago, and it's just a Polydor sleeve. That's weird. It's on Polydor too. French records is on Polydor, and then this one. Didn't plan that. But I'd said before that he was famous for the song Convoy in the 70s, and which I have that album somewhere. So, and then I also picked up Roses for Mama. It's C.W. McCall as well, and apparently this was from all of someone's collection. He does the Battle of New Orleans on this one. Here's a song on here called Take My Duds to the Junk Man. So, you know, he's sort of like a singer-songwriter type of guy, sort of like a spoken word. Not really spoken word specifically. I mean, it's not in that category, per se. And then I also got another one, Wilderness. And this one, the cover looks like it was also shot with one of his other albums. It's a similar, he's wearing the same coat, I should say, on one of the other ones that I have. Song on here called Crispy Critters. It says, there won't be no country music, there won't be no rock and roll. So, and that's also on Polydor. So, that's strange. This is a band that, like I said, all these records came from thrift stores this past weekend. This is a band that I think someone was showing it on, it was either a podcast, they were talking about it on a podcast I was watching, or they might have showed it on the VC, I'm not real sure. But I'd never heard of the band, so it's like a 70s power pop band called The Shoes, or just Shoes. And I found this at a thrift store, and it's like, oh my god, there's that group. It has a little bit of, you know, I don't know if that's not really water damage, it's like sort of messed up there. This one's called Present Tense. And this record, I haven't cleaned it yet. It needs cleaned. It's on Elektra. And there's the lyric sheet. I don't know how many records they made. I haven't actually done any research on this band. But if they're anything like, you know, the power pop that I like, say, I don't know, like Stars or, the Undertones, maybe? Is that considered power pop? Dwight Twilley Band. I'm drawing a blank here on some power pop. But anything like from the 70s, mid to late 70s, early to mid 80s power pop. And a lot of those bands are fairly obscure. You know, they might have had like one hit, but they didn't really break through, a lot of those bands. I have a couple compilations here somewhere, but nevertheless, this one was sort of a surprise. It's the best of Stan Freberg. I have his box set on CD, and I have quite a few of his on vinyl. This is on Capitol. And this one has the original price tag. It came from the Navy Exchange for $3. This has the Yellow Rose of Texas, St. George, and Dragnet. And John and Marcia, that's a great song, if you want to call it a song. He does a remake of Heartbreak Hotel on this one. I mean, Stan Freberg was one of the people that inspired or was influenced or that influenced Weird Al Yankovic. So if you're not familiar with Stan Freberg, you want to check out his comedy, and he has like comedy and songs. It's like a sort of a mixture. And this is another one. It's similar in the same vein. Alan Sherman. This is Alan Sherman live. I'd never seen this one before. I have several of Alan Sherman's, but this one's on Warner Brothers. He was famous for the song. I'm sure it's on here since this is a live album. If it isn't, it'd be very strange, but maybe it isn't. Maybe this was after the fact, or maybe before the fact. Anyway, his the hit, I guess. I mean, don't know how many singles or how many hits he had, but the one that I knew, the one that I heard as a kid was Hello Mutta, Hello Fada. It's something about Here I Am at Camp Granada or something. I don't know the actual title. I'm sure you guys know the song if you heard it. This is another one that I have quite a few from this guy, Hugo Winterthaler. This is the best of Hugo. And this is some, very melodic, easy listening. He does some of the regular ones on here. Canadian Sunset, Blue Tango, let's see, Vanessa, Song of the Barefoot Contessa, but this is, I have some of his other ones here. Hugo Winterthaler goes Gypsy, South of the Border goes Hawaiian, Continental, goes Latin, Wish You Were Here. So I have a lot of those already, but I just like best of packages. And this is no different. The best of Hugo Montenegro. I have quite a few of his too. But I tell you what, the one that I'm really looking for is this one here, Moog Power or Moog Power. That one. That's the one I'm really looking for. If I run across that, I'm going to have to, like fall over and whatnot. I think I have this one here, Good, Bad, and the Ugly. I think I have that one. So anyway, it's similar music to the Winterthaler. And this one, I had to get this just by the cover alone. I'm assuming this is an import. The band, I think, is called Pussycat. First of all, featuring the hit Smile. And it looks like it's Scandinavian, some sort. So I can't wait to listen to this. I haven't actually listened to any of these. This came out in 1976. And, let's see, I think this is on EMI. Yes, EMI. So, that was sort of a, wow, this is really cool, because I love foreign records, like I said, and anything that's considered, like rock or pop from the 70s, for some reason just is so attractive to me for some reason. Then also, the last one I got here is another Phase 4 record that I picked up. This one is awesome as well. This one's not a gatefold, though, and it's not real glossy like a lot of them are. Thought that was sort of strange. This is a compilation. It's on London. This one's a compilation. It has a lot of different people on there that's on, I guess, the Phase 4 label, if you can call that a label. Ronnie Aldridge, Stanley Black, Frank Checkersfield, Ted Heath, Werner Mueller, Edmonton Ross, a lot of the ones that you might be familiar with if you collect these. On the back there's several. Some of these I actually have, and some of them I've never seen, so I'm sure they've made a bazillion of these. But Phase 4 records are always really good, I think. So that's all I have for this video. Sort of a short and sweet one. Still rambled on a little bit. So we'll see you in the next video from the record room.